going to go over how to set up Proxmox Backup Server right now. I just wanted to really talk about its functionality, what it can do. So what it looks like, though, is in our Proxmox environment, I have a different type of storage here. If I go to Data Center and I go to Storage,
Welcome to Oasis.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
You can't escape death.
Knowledge is its own reward.
Come get healed.
A cure for all the days. Five, four, three, two,
Do I
one.
look like an angel of
Round one. Capture the objective.
Anale. Kulan get. Kulan get.
Receive my
Oh fuck, I forgot about Zenyatta's kick. Shit. We're good, we're 3 down,
Gives you a second chance.
4 down.
Stay alive for me. You messy. There. Ashes to ashes.
I offer something more.
Assistance would be appreciated.
Death.
Wagateki wo kurao.
A bad omen comes. Death in my wake. There's one.
Doctor's orders.
Not so fast. Railgun charged.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Score 0-1.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war. I've done things I'm not proud of. Time to start making up for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We are not losing this. Everyone bear down.
Is all I have left.
You can't
I have the
escape
objective.
me.
We keep splitting up and trickling in.
Right, pushing right.
Your end. This ends now.
I cannot
The point is vulnerable. Let us take it.
I'll find them.
Where are they coming from? Hit, call them out on this thing. Or tag them.
Mercy's over point. Okay, she flew away.
Jesus, sorry, I was trying. Oh, that pulls from really far away now. Holy shit.
Surrender to my will.
Oh, damn.
It is not my time yet. You are done.
Oh, fuck me. Shit, Hound is one. Around.
They. Oh, come here!
Score.
We can see we have one called backup server. The type is Proxmox backup server.
Welcome to 45 Drives Tech Tips. My name's Doug Milburn. I'm co-founder of 45 Drives, and I'm really honored that our crew here at our Tech Tips production allowed me to actually talk. So thank you, folks. So look, what I want to talk about today, something that's that I absolutely love, which is SAT clustering.
5,
Used in standalone configuration, typically with Linux on there. Linux and ZFS is what we recommend to most people, although lots of people put Windows on and things like that. But you get to a point in an organization and you look at that, and it's the single server solution, as everybody's faced with rapidly growing, rapidly changing storage. And maintenance by adding single servers in a small organization, that's the way to go.
Tracer in the back.
Gets bigger, you run into some real problems. So what I want
You
to
had a
talk
chance to
about
play
is
since
the
beta?
fact
Really?
that we just want to
I
talk about
saw you
what
online a couple times. I thought you were playing.
from a single server solution to satisfy your
Definitely has ironed out a lot of the
consider
kinks.
moving to a cluster. So single servers, let's go to an example and let's see if I can make this feel a little real. I'll tell you a story about sorry, this story's not true.
cannot give up
So there's a
yet.
company called Exciting Technology Company, ETC Limited. ETC Limited started up 5 years ago, and they have really cool products that they sell over the internet. They get all kinds of data. So, and all kinds of data means different things to different organizations. So these guys start off and they have hey, they left me whiteboard here. Cool, thank you. Oh, look at those colored markers. So they start off and startup money and end up with a rack. Okay, and in it right at the start comes a server. Okay, and that's a storage server. And they felt pretty good at the time, and they got a near enterprise grade 4-bay storage server. And let's say they put that back 5 years ago, they were quite pleased when they got some 4 terabyte enterprise drives. They got 4 times 4 terabyte
The
drives.
arrow returns to the quiver.
So ETC Limited, when they started up, they were thrilled. They got this gear, and they got a total of 16 terabytes raw. But that served their needs for quite a while. And go back 5 years ago, and you're a small company, everything's great. Anyway, 2 years later, what do? They need more storage. So they buy another server. Hey, these guys had no money at the time. That was Windows Home version, and they put it on there and shared it out over the network. Everything was great. All of a sudden, they say, okay, we got to get a little more sophisticated to get their next level, and they got an 8-bay. And they put in 8 terabyte drives. And they said, we got to get some RAID here, folks, because we need a little bit of data security. So they put in 8-bay, they got 4 terabytes raw. And let's say they did a couple of did RAID 6 array there. So they got 6 of those as usable capacity. So they got 48 terabytes in there. Hey, that took them for quite a while. They came up to today. Right? And now all of a sudden they're looking at this and they're going, I need to buy another server and I need some more space. And they're going, at that point when you're a company and you got data that, I'm talking about, say maybe they have 25 terabytes of good quality data on there and a bunch of other stuff they just keep around. Hey, but they're in let's say once you get over 20 terabytes, you really should start thinking about clustering and to see whether it's worthwhile for you. Here's the fork in the road that you got to look at sometimes if you want to find the easiest path for your organization and for its future. So option number 1 is it's pretty simple. We add another server in there. Let me put another server in. So this future, I'm going to change colors here. Oh, let's look at this. So I go for this option. I put in another server. Let's say I go and I spend, I'm going to do the magic number at $25K. Buy an enterprise grade server, 16 bays, 14 terabytes. I get all kinds of space. I build some RAID arrays in there. I get my data security on there. That's pretty cool. But you know, I'm getting more sophisticated now. This has a CentOS Linux on it, enterprise level Linux, and it's software RAID and whatever else. These other systems they're now legacy. They're off on different operating systems. I'm starting to get a zoo at this point.
Today.
You know, I can do this by I can go down this track and I can meet my storage needs, but I get a zoo. What are my problems? Problem number one, I got physically defined separate storage spaces. So I got to remember where I put stuff. This is not a single storage space from a user point of view. Here's problem number two. My newest data is typically going to go on my newest server. Guess what? Time localization of data access. It's generally the latest data that we access most often. So now all of a sudden my growing organization is going to be preferentially hitting one server. Okay? That can create a performance bottleneck. Okay? Here's the other problem. What happens if anyone, so everybody, if you're in IT infrastructure, if you're IT professional or manager, you get stuff up and going. That stuff needs to come down for maintenance every now and then. These things are all mission critical to you. There's single points of failure. If any one of those things goes down, the organization has data it can't access. Okay? So what's that mean? Yeah, it means you're coming in at night, the ritual, make sure you sort your files before you go home, and we're coming in for maintenance the weekend. And it's a hassle. Right? You get a do, you get single point of failure, but it's a viable path. So here's the other part. Okay, so this organization can look at clustering. What would clustering look like? Okay. Clustering would look like the following. Instead of putting in a single server here, they come to, well, I'm going to put us in the equation here, they come to 45 drives, and they buy a starter cluster package. And they're going to buy 3 servers, because 3 is the minimum for a okay. They put 3 servers in there, they get Ceph clustering software that manages all the storage inside those servers. And 3 servers is a lot of slot pussy, and we start out with our smallest. So, and by the way, you can get a starter cluster package from folks price of a good enterprise grade, 16-bay server with support. You can get a cluster, pre-installed software, and an enterprise level support package. So it's quite useful to getting a good quality enterprise grade server. Let's say we got that server, put in 5 14 terabyte servers. 5 terabytes, love my whiteboard. Thanks for the markers. And I got 5 of each of those, so I have in, what's that, that's 70 terabytes. Data protection scheme. I'll talk about it later, but I'm going to do something like a RAID array. It's called erasure coding on that, so that my data, I basically get 140 terabytes usable. Oh yeah, I can pull my legacy servers, my data off my legacy servers onto my Ceph cluster, and I can now tie in these legacy machines into my cluster. And even though they're not symmetric, they're smaller sizes and whatever else, I can tie those into my cluster.
Miracle of science.
And from this point forward, I end up with 1 storage space. I only put 5 drives in each one. Okay, I can just plug in more drives until they're full, so I got a smooth expansion path forward. Okay, and here's the nice thing: so this cluster software manages tied together into one virtual space. Okay. So I never have to worry. When I want to add another server in, I just add that on the fly, live. I just put another server in, I go to my Ceph dashboard, I just add that server into my cluster, and I've just upped my capacity, so I got a continuous scaling path forward forever, as long as the server hard drive paradigm lasts. I'm good for it. Okay. Other things that I get out of this, and this is one of the ones, if you're thinking about whether it's time for you to move to a cluster or not, you should. This is one of the ones that smaller organizations, all small to medium organizations, look at. If this one's important to your organization, high availability. So by putting in the thing I'm going to call, and I'm going to do my next tech tip, I'm going to talk about data security on it. But by doing that, I'm now in a situation, and by setting my failure domain server, I get to the level where at any point, one of the servers, I can
Oh shit.
one of those servers, and it's completely seamless. My people are still out there. I don't get the little groundhog issues going up in the cubicles that happens when a server
them in their tracks.
So server dies on you, no problem. Oh, other nice thing. You want to go do maintenance? No problem. Take your server down. No problem. Pull the plug on the thing. Not an issue. Okay? And when it comes right back up, it'll catch up and it won't skip a beat. So it frees you from that whole issue of that nightmare, getting that call on the evening shift when a server went down, we can't get the data, that emergency, because of that ritual of night or weekend server maintenance. So high availability is such an asset, mission critical. Actually, not mission critical. Once you have our organization runs on that, and it's just beautiful. Since we've been in that cluster, we have never had a storage. 45 drives. Sister company. We have about 250 employees in the company at this point, and we've been running storage clusters for about 5 years, probably. Server cluster. We had about, we started with a very small amount of data. We probably had 5 to 10 terabytes range. And we decided to go to cluster for high availability. And it was something we don't regret. Today we have about 25 terabytes of data. And then on top of that we have like 45 drives of video data. We have 10 terabytes of video data on top of that, and we just don't worry about storage. Don't worry about it. Nor do we worry about data security. Nor do we worry about availability.
My ultimate is
We got scalability, size. We got lack of outages. We have high availability. One more thing that Seth does. Seth is constantly balancing storage loads. Also for the background. And because it's doing that, you're lifting everything out and spreading it out as much as possible. So when your clients come in to retrieve storage, they're going in different parts of the cluster all the time. So what happens as your cluster grows, your performance scales. You never have to worry about this performance bottleneck that will happen. It's just amazing actually the performance things that as they're huge when that cluster gets huge, the performance gets crazy. It goes way up there. Just adding stuff into there all the time. So anyway, it's a really great solution. And again, the contract is we're going to a cluster solution. We start off with 3 servers. And by the way, if you're building a cluster like with just 3 servers, it's a starting point. There's even more magic happens when you add in more servers. You just get better and better. Start off with that, and then you got road path, you got high availability, you got scalability and performance, and you got scalability in storage path. So anyway, thanks for listening to the Tech Tip. And what I want to do, if anybody's interested, please tune in next week. We're going to go through a whole bunch of things about what Seth is next week and week after, and maybe you'll get to do a few of these.
Further experimentation required. Group up with me.
Hey everyone, Brett Kelly here for another Tuesday Tech Tip. So today we're talking Ceph again, and in particular how it stores. And so in the past I've talked kind of high level how it stores its data, replication, erasure code. And we all know about that, but that's kind of high level, right? That's replication, give me n number of copies. Erasure code, cut it up into chunks and give me some parity. But like, we still get this question a lot, whether customers and for everyone. How does it actually store it on my machine? Where does it go? You told me I've got a big sea of hard drives here across the room. How do I know that 2 copies in my replicating 2 tools aren't going on the same hard drive? Right? Like, I assume that is not how it works, but how does that work? I mean, we can talk about that all the time. So what we wanted to do for this tech tip is we're going to hop over to my computer, I'm going to do a little screen cap, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through where the data gets stored. I'm going to show you kind of a little bit behind the scenes of a crust map, the idea of the rules on how Ceph determines where objects, the data,
set up a small step cluster here, the idea here is so we spent a lot of time talking about how that's storing data and file longer object. We talked about how but we never really talked about how Ceph quite storage servers. No RAID. What happens if a disk fails? I know I've got copies, but what happens if my copies are all on the same hard drive? Like, how does Ceph prevent this from happening? So that's what I want to talk about today. So the key kind of driver of all that is called the crush algorithm. That's controlled replication under scalable hashing. Now, the crush algorithm essentially determines how to store or retrieve the data in the cluster. How does it do that? Well, it stores and retrieves from the data locations. So what are these data locations? Well, the data locations are the physical hard drives or SSDs or NVMe, whatever your physical storage media is, organized into OSD hosts. And it is best represented as a tree. And what this thing is called the crush map. And it is the organization, it's the visualization, it's how us as people and how the crush algorithm.
Hey everybody, it's Spencer from 45 Drives with another Tuesday Tech Tip. Today we're going to be talking about backing up VMs in Proxmox. It's kind of a continuation of a series of Proxmox videos we've been doing here in the past little bit. So before we talked about making a Proxmox cluster, making VMs, making templates, making clones, things like that. And I mentioned we hardly scratched the surface of what Proxmox can do, and I was truthful in that. So today we're going to be talking about backing up VMs. So we're going to look at my Proxmox environment again, that same test environment we were playing with earlier, but we're going to go over the integrated features within Proxmox for how to back up a VM and to a file-based storage to allow you to recover that VM. So we'll hop into my little setup here and get started. All right, so here we are. Like I said, the exact same environment we were in before. The TestProx 1, TestProx 2, and TestProx 3. So why would you really want to do a backup within Proxmox itself? And really the simple answer there is to have a solution that is all under one hood. So in order to do this, we're going to have to actually add in a storage target to use for this backup. Thing to note with Proxmox backups is that they're file-based. It's in a VZ-dump format, so it needs some type of file-based storage to actually accommodate it. For me, I'm just going to use SMB here, but we could use anything else that we'd want to do. So I'm going to call this one video Proxmox backup. We'll give it the IP address of the share that I'm going to be using, and just my username, password of course, and we'll select the share that we actually want to use. So I made this proc video share earlier. Then, kind of the most important part of this is the content, basically telling Proxmox what can actually be stored on this storage point. So currently it's set up as disk image, but we don't want disk images on this. We only want VZ-dump backup files. So we'll select that and we'll click add. As you can see, we now have that storage point added. We can keep it populating out there. Give it a quick second. And there we go. So that storage is now available. We can see it has 104 terabytes. That SMB share is being serviced out by one of my actual clusters, my Ceph cluster on site. So, actually backing up VMs. There's kind of two ways we can go about backing up VMs. We can either back up individual VMs or set up backup jobs. So to get started, we'll just show individually backing up a VM. So I'm on this Ubuntu backup test VM. I'll click the backup button, backup now, select the storage point I want to go to, so video Proxmox backup, and then the mode. So there's three modes that Proxmox can kind of take backups. They're kind of in the ascending order of speed. So Snapshot is the fastest, but potentially has some amount of data corruption that could occur. I've never personally seen it, but Proxmox warns that it's a possibility. Basically, snapshotting keeps the VM alive for pretty much the entire backup. You might have a millisecond or so of downtime. Then there's suspend and stop. That's pretty much the only key data integrity, but we'll need to bring down the VM momentarily in order to create that backup. For the most part, though, the snapshot is fine, so we'll create a snapshot backup. And we can see we're immediately putting it to Proxmox status. And we can see if it's going ahead and put it back up there. We can watch it in order real time if we wanted to. Of course, we don't want to put it ahead. Alright, and we're done. You can see that 100% complete, so the VM has been wrapped up. We can exit out this window now. Now to go to that VM, go to the backup tab. Our backup present. So we can see this easy jump VMU, the VM ID, the 102, and then this gets better. So there's kind of two ways that we can restore VMs in Proxmox. We can either restore it in place, like you can see here, where we're actually selecting the VM on its own backup tab and clicking restore. This is fine, but what it's going to do is essentially overwrite the VM. So it's restoring it, but what you're really doing is clobbering the old VM and just spinning up a new one in its place. That might not be great for a lot of purposes. For example, what if you just deleted a single file in your VM and you wanted to just pull back that file? Well, if you had to clobber over your entire VM, you don't know how long it's been since that VM has been backed up. So there's potential that you'll clobber over days worth of data. Not something you really want to do. But because of that, Proxmox also allows you to make a restore copy that is basically a clone. So all we have to do there is go to the actual storage. So in this case, it's video Proxmox backup. We click backup, we click restore. We'll select storage, so ODB. And you can see here it's given it a new VM from VM 103 rather than 102. So we'll click restore. And that's going to start rebuilding that VM, but as its own independent VM apart from that 102. So we still keep the state of that 102 VM. We just have a new one that has all the information. So again, we'll skip through while it goes ahead and restores it. You can see the little progress bar there. All right, we can see progress 100%. So the VM has been rebuilt or restored, whatever you'd like to call it. I'd think of it more as a copy than a true restore because the original copy still exists. But we can go ahead and start up that VM and see that it is going to boot fine, booting into Ubuntu because it is a bunch of information. So that's been a very quick overview of what backup looks like within Proxmox using its in-UI-based backup platform. Of course, as some of you may know, there is actually a dedicated Proxmox backup solution that has their own backup service solution. We're not going to talk about that in this video. That's going to be the next one. So keep around for that one.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's taking VZ dump files. If I edit that, you can see all the information I needed to pass into that. So the ID of the server address, the username I was going to use, the password, and this fingerprint, which very similar to how you would join to a cluster in Proxmox. It's basically a string of information for identity purposes. But why would you want to use Proxmox's own backup solution compared to something like SMB or NFS or any other type of file? The main reason is that Proxmox backup service has just more functionality. So one of the main functionalities that it brings is what it calls single file restore. So rather than needing to restore the entire VM, you can basically select the VM as a file system and plug it into the file. That's what we're going to show today, hopefully. So I created this Windows VM here. So I jump into this console. We can see standard Windows desktop, and I have a text file here called my very important Proxmox video script. If we open it up, we can see talk about Proxmox. It's pretty much how scripting works here. With that in mind, though, let's say something catastrophically wrong happens to this VM. Oh no, my script is gone. Our videos are doomed. All I need to do, though, is go to the Proxmox backup server. So right here, the backup server storage. Backup, I can see that VM 101 is Windows best practices. I made this backup earlier. You can sit here and wait for a VM to finish its backup state. But it is the same VM. If I click file restore, which is not notably lacking something like the SMB store here, you can see that button just doesn't exist. Button there, click the VM, click file restore. It'll take a couple minutes, but you can see here, now basically a readout of the actual file system of that Windows file. So if I go into part, and go to part 2, and click the C drive, and you see right there, very important Proxmox script. Click it, click download, it'll download to my desktop, I'll open it up, and you see again, talk about Proxmox, thank God, it's oversaved. So that's kind of the main reason you'd want to use Proxmox Backup Server. Of course, there's other reasons. Proxmox Backup Server is running VFS under the hood. You can see the data source on Backup Server. is literally just standard ZFS, so it works well on any traditional map you may have, but it has a small little array going on. So you do get all the functionality that comes with ZFS as well, so redundancy with array and things like that. But I'd say the kind of glaring advantage of Proxmox backup server over traditional backups is
Monkey Man.
file restore option, and also live restore, so you can restore the VM and then actively be working on it while it is restoring all of the data. This may be in like a reduced operation. One last thing before we jump off, I did mention in the previous video that we could back up in two ways, either by backup job or by individual VMs, but watching that video I realized I never actually covered how to make backup jobs. So we're going to cover that really exciting work on this video. All you have to do for backup jobs though is go to the data center level.
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure how many more games I'm going to stay on. I'm pretty tired, but
that brings up your little create here, where you can select what nodes you're going to be backing up. So if you only want to pull from node 1, node 2, node 3, so on and so forth. Select the VMs that you want to back up. To the storage point you want to back them up to. So it could be that backup server that we were just looking at, or like we talked about on the last video, it could be a any type of file system share, such as SMB. So we'll take the backup server there. Then we can set a schedule. This is very similar to like cron syntax, but we'll take it back up every 30 minutes. We can send an email if we want to.
Yeah, see, how did you get connected so quick? Holy shit.
I've selected only
Me, it's like fucking hours of goddamn waiting in the queue.
Just create that backup. And that's nice and simple. Every 30 minutes, that VM will now back up. So with all that being said, that's kind of the main advantages of Proxmox Backup Server. Maybe next time we'll do some more videos on the specifics of Proxmox Backup Server, so setup, how to join it to a cluster, things like that. But for now, I think...
Hello everyone, welcome to another Tuesday Tech Tip at 45 Drive. I'm back, I'm Brett. I haven't been here in a while,
okay.
I'm excited to be here, and I have a question. Have any of you spent a lot of time installing, configuring, spinning up, spinning down VMs and Proxmox? Does that ever happen to you? Are you annoyed about that? Is that taking too much time in your life? Well, it was in mine. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how you can automate your deployments of VMs and Proxmox using Terraform and Ansible. So why don't you join me at the screen and we'll get into it. Okay, Ansible Terraform Proxmox demo. Before we get started, need a coffee.
Wow, this fucking
what are we doing?
What's her face?
Right,
Pop the fuck off.
What we're going to go through today is, well, a demo on how you can use Terraform to deploy a bunch of VMs and then automate that with Ansible and all on Proxmox. So really, all these tools free. As always, we love our open source software. But today, we are going to we're going to hop on the screen here. We're going to take a look through VS Code. We're going to look at the playbooks that we're going to use. These playbooks will be available on our 45 Drives GitHub.
It says you're on a different version of Overwatch.
So again, if you're going to use them in production,
I don't understand. When that's happened to me, I've had people have had to relaunch. Like I've relaunched my game.
But yeah, we'll go through the playbooks.
And it worked.
We'll take a look at Proxmox. We have one VM deployed already because I'll go in and I'll show you kind of like what the Terraform file looks like and everything like that. Yeah, and so we'll get started. So I guess let's start with some quick definitions. What the heck is Terraform? Terraform is a tool that is used to provision, deploy, remove.
I have one. I was just sitting here. No one was here chatting, so I was just listening to something in the background. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Yeah, it says players in a different version of Overwatch. So either means they pushed out a hot fix. That's this is the first time I've seen the cross-platform icon. So they do have the cross-platform icon. Interesting. Okay, nice. Support. Heal 10,000 damage with abilities. Total mayhem. How do I have 0 support? Oh, these are daily challenges, that's why. Okay. Weekly. Earn 20 team kills. Win 10 games. Each is 2 different roles in quick player competitive. Win 7 games of arcade, which will probably never get done. Because I fucking never play arcade because I hate it. Jesus Christ, they give you no fucking points. My God. So these challenges are pretty lame. I thought they were gonna be kind of cooler. Well, these ones, I guess these season-wide ones are a little better. The competitive ones, they didn't even try with. Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking people on playing. I haven't seen that in a long time. Wait, what? 500 Overwatch coins for something other.
Traveling to Nepal.
Whoa, what the hell? Game? You just loaded in. Are you drunk? There it goes.
Welcome to Jump. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I still have much to learn.
What's up, everybody? How are your games going so far?
The knife's called Gracie. The axe is Carnage. And me?
So funny looking to Paul.
I'm your queen.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I am repaired. The enemy surrounds us.
Damn it, where the hell's fucking health packs around here? Finally.
I need healing.
Chew on that.
I am repaired.
Ah, fuck.
Concentrating fire. Melt it down.
I feel how somber
In
feels.
my world, there are no secrets. Sistema comprometido. No te molestes.
Let's roll out.
Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Sombra fucking deletes people with her hack.
I got the payload. Let's roll.
We're in this together. All of us. Threat neutralized. Looking better already. Thanks for the help.
Oh, it sounds like it was. It sounded like it was charging, but apparently not.
Step right up.
Holy shit.
Patch me up. Thanks. Nice work, team. Keep it moving. Cooling down.
Hi.
Can I get some healing? Thanks for the help.
Jesus. Only 3 deaths so far. Oh my god, our fucking Kiriko hasn't died yet.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together.
Oh, that McCree is 5k damage. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Holy shit. What a fat fucking ult.
GG's.
Play of the game.
And the Brig got it? Not the fucking quadruple kill? Okay. Well then. Can't believe that Brig got it. I was playing Hanzo earlier and I was doing pretty decent. Let's see here. For 68% win rate apparently. Hanzo only 35 apparently, so I guess I was not popping off as hard as I thought it was. That's crazy though. I was in like, oh, it's like, what was my rating? Fucking like, what was I gonna say? Oh, wait, 69. Oh my God, is that immortalized as fucking 69? That's fucking fantastic. That is such luck. Oh my God. How do you get medic? Yeah, I've played 5 hours already. Damn. Game found. Connecting to server. Oasis.
Oasis. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Ah, the only person in chat. Cool.
Honor is all I have left. As good as I am with a bow, I promise you, I was better with a sword.
What would we be? Because I think Genji is better with the sword.
Just one more mission.
Coming up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Our task begins. A testament to my skill.
The objective is
Oh shit. That's now we're connected. Fuck.
Once again, I set forth. Join me.
Hey, you are dumb.
Thank you. Did your mother not teach you?
Mother not teach you what? Your mother not teach you what your asked.
I'll find them.
That is a shame.
I feel the dragon's power. We got there. I am restored.
Over there.
Shit. Fuck. I got dicked on.
I will group up here. Fall back.
Holy shit.
Healing. I am healed. I'll find them.
Nope. Not walking out there. my god. That full charge is fucking nasty. What was she? Oh yeah. Oh my god, she fucking melts people when she's charged. Jesus Christ. Name's Cassie. Fucking bullshit. Oh, it's too far. It's too close to him.
Best round lost.
Name's McCree.
Score 0-1.
No unnecessary risks. I'm on the attack.
Systems online. Weapons ready.
What is how does Ana get mitigation? What does she do? It's like getting sleeping somebody like
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
It is not over yet. We can turn this around.
oh shit. Fuck me. Oh goddamn.
Breaking them down.
They will pay. Need healing. Fall back. Group up here.
Oh fuck me.
I cannot give up yet.
Not even my longest shot this week.
Lucky shot.
Heroes never die.
Fucking bubbles, man. Forgot she can double bubble. Fuck, man. You do not want to charge her bubble. Jesus Christ.
It's go time.
Once again, I set forth. Their forces outnumber. On my way.
Feeling more powerful?
Join me. Yes. Fall back.
Oh, fuck my ult.
It is not my time yet.
Oh, I should fucking go to bed. I don't want to fucking close the net game though, to be honest. Oh, fuck me. What is this? Oh, deathmatch.